Mike, hi. You've a reputation for lots of digital innovation over the course of your career. What have you seen that kind of works well or doesn't work well?
I think you have to stay with general business principles. You know, you've got to have a value proposition that's different from everybody else's, that works for customers. You've got to communicate it well, you've got to implement it well, it has to generate economic value. Digital is just a different and faster and cheaper, less risky way of doing all of that.
And as you talk about it there, and you talk about kind of running fast, how do you get your management team, how do you get the group of people around you engaged around that?
Oh, I think if you want to build a movement almost around a new project or a new business, you've got to have a purpose that goes just beyond money. You know, something that gets everybody out of bed saying, this is worth doing whether we win or lose, whether we make money or we don't. Because there will be tough times. That sort of purpose, that mission, if you like, keeps you going through the bad times. And paradoxically, in my experience, people make more money if they have a mission that is not about money than they do if they're totally focused on money.
Okay, great. And you know, I think one of the things when I talk to my clients that makes people nervous is we talk about digital as a disruptor, right? As this force that is going to kind of rip apart industries. And yet most CEOs wake up and worry about how they're going to drop some money to the bottom line today or this week or this quarter. How do you balance the two competing demands?
Certainly, I've got a lot of sympathy for CEOs who are hit with a torrent of issues about day-to-day business. The thing is, they can't wish away the disruption. It will happen. And what I would say is, if I was a CEO, I'd have somebody whose sole job is to worry about where the attacks are coming from, worrying about what I could do about it if I didn't have all these constraints on my time, and worrying about if I'm leaving any gaps for customers. You know, what am I not doing that customers want? I'd have just one person worrying about that and nothing else and telling me about it, then I might be able to do something about it.
Okay, and you've been a serial entrepreneur. Like what do you think have been the kind of the trademarks of your kind of path through business and industry and through this digital world?
I think when you're an entrepreneur, you're looking at a market insight, something that's not working for customers. You're looking at how you can fill that gap, if you like, faster than people are already there, because you're more effective at using the technology. You haven't got so many constraints. But for me, what's been critical is when I've had that sort of idea, prototype it, throw away stuff that doesn't work, pilot it, throw away stuff that doesn't work, experiment, and then just build what does work.
Okay, and one final question. We talk a lot in this space about the kind of the search for talent and this problem about trying to find enough people with the right skills. If you were talking to a group of 20-somethings here, how would you impart some of the wisdom around digital?
Well, you know what? The 20-somethings know how to put skills together. I'll tell you something. They're amazing when they're entrepreneurs. They don't go out and recruit people. They put project teams together from all over the world. They talk to each other on Skype. They never meet, but they just come together for a project and they do it superbly.
Super. Thank you very much for all your insights. Thanks, Mike.
Pleasure.